that we have a special guest on the show today. Welcome to the Ski Summit Real Estate Show, where we talk about important things for buying and living in Colorado. Plus, we'll take a peek behind the MLS curtain with the top 5 new listings picks for the week. I'm your host, Matt Dayton, Cornerstone Real Estate. I'm here with Benji, the producer and live stream sidekick. Hey, Benji.
Howdy do.
Hello, Benji with Benji Does, monitoring the chat for us this afternoon. So please feel free to chime in with any questions. And before we get going, find this information useful, please consider subscribing to the YouTube channel. Either way, thanks so much for watching. So, Benji, what do we got on tap for us today?
Our first thing is our special guest. So let me bring on Mr. Bret Confer.
Hey, Bret.
Hey, Matt. Hey, Benji.
Hey, how you doing?
So Bret is with BCA Architects, and so we had to have him on the show today. Bret has done some gorgeous houses today. We're going to take a look at one of those in the article that we're looking at today. So, Bret, really appreciate you being on the show with us today and taking a little time. So, sure. Benji, what do we got? What do we got for what do we got for our news article?
So our local news is a peek at the most expensive home that was ever sold in Summit County, or not ever, but in Summit County in 2023. And here is that article.
Yeah. So they were talking about all the recent high-end sales that we've had in Summit County. And this one topped the charts. And it just so happens that Bret here with BCA Architects designed this home. So Bret, I love this home. I actually got to tour it with you one time when it first was built. So tell us a little bit about like what the inspiration for this home, a little bit of the history about it. What can you share on this one?
That's a good question. I got to say this was a really fun project. You know, the homeowners were just amazing to work with. The design team worked really well together, and that really kind of coalesced into I think a really successful project. This one, the magic saying is location, location, location. And, this one just has that location. It was up in Timber Trail, ski in, ski out, kind of right on the pinnacle up there. And it just was kind of a dream lot, and was just a lot of fun to work on and be a part of.
Now, this house was built in, was it 2017?
Completed, I believe, in 2018.
2018. Okay. So, and one of the things I love about this house is it's 2018 built. It's not very old, but still you look again, with the houses that are being built right now. I mean, this one still stands out above the rest. And it just sits so well in its location. You told me a word earlier for that. What was that word?
I call it regionalism. Like it's you look at the natural context, you kind of fit it in there, and then you look about, historically what was built during that time, and it just kind of creates this timeless aesthetic that I think you're being drawn to. You see that throughout the county quite often, and it just sets the house in time and place, and it just belongs there. So.
Yeah, no, it's just such a gorgeous home, such a great aesthetic. Now, what style is this? What would you call the style of this home?
I don't know. I don't like to stylize my homes. Each one's unique. I guess you'd call it, Colorado regional. For lack of a better term, I call it big sticks and rocks. It's just, kind of the classic thing that we do up here is, big timbers, lots of stone, exposing the structure, those kind of things, a mix of roofs, those are all things that are drawn from how the miners built, how the farmers, how the ranchers built, those kind of things. So those kind of images are portrayed in the home, and it kind of, it's an interpretation of what's been done in the past. So.
Yeah, and I love how you incorporate a lot of steel into it. Like you mentioned, the mining aspect, there's a little bit of a touch of that. Sometimes seems like they can go overboard with that, but this is just a really nice balance. So,
yeah, thanks.
And Benji, you see your bunch in there, Benji?
Say that again.
You got to find your
My
your
bunk
beds in
room?
there.
Oh,
You got to find
yeah.
your bunk beds.
I always lose my mind over
Your
the
bunk
bunk
room.
rooms.
Like every time we go, yeah, every time we find a good bunk room in a property, that's like always Benji's like,
There it
oh, the
is.
bunk room.
Yeah.
I think you missed. Did you miss out on your childhood or something?
No, yeah, maybe a little bit, but I
These
don't
are
know. I
like
just think they're so
cantilevered out.
cool. I don't know. I like the idea of the maximized living space, especially in like tiny homes and stuff like that. But I think that there's a place for it, and I think that you get to showcase that up there where everybody is bunking together to go skiing.
Yeah, these ones are just like floating out there. This was something that stood out. The other thing that really stood out to me about this house was that outdoor living space. Um, it's just a huge outdoor living space that they've got, and that's right there.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh,
Yeah.
is that cantilevered out there?
Yeah,
That
it's
looks
ported
awesome,
off
right?
of some columns and beams, but yeah, the idea is that the home cantilevers past the outdoor living, so you get some protected space. So, like growing up here in Colorado, you orientate, some outdoor living to the south, and you can use it almost year round. But you've got to protect that space. So, this is one that
Yeah,
I got to give props to the owner because he really loved that outdoor living, and it was something that was very important to him, and he worked hard, and the whole team worked hard to make that come to fruition. So
yeah. Heat lamps in there, and then you got that. I think it was an 18-person hot tub.
yeah, it was a
So,
custom stainless steel. It's nice.
you got to make some. You got to make some friends if you're gonna have a hot tub like that.
That's
Or
right.
just have big family. Everybody's in the hot tub. So, well, awesome. Well, thank you, Bret, for joining us on that. Feel free to stick around and banter if you want.
Yeah, what's up next? What are we talking about?
Yeah. So next, what do we got next, Benji?
Next is the question of the day. What was your favorite subject in school?
Ooh, Bret, you're probably just like architecture, right? You're just like pencils and crayons from kindergarten.
Oh yeah, crayons were the best.
You still use crayons, right? Drop your designs.
Oh yeah,
Old Crayola.
crayons
Yeah.
built with Legos. Check this out.
Oh wait, you got Legos?
Look at that.
Booyah.
What is that?
So that's a
What is that?
concept design for a house I'm working on, and it's built out of
Nice.
Lego.
It's awesome.
Oh, it is.
Mhm.
Nice.
What a great profession. You just get to play with toys all day
Oh my
long.
gosh. I went in the wrong profession. You playing with Legos. I got to.
Yep.
How about
Oh,
you, Matt?
goodness.
What was your favorite subject in school?
Oh man, it was next to recess. It was gym.
Gym. All right.
I was just I was always that kid. What can I say? So we did actually. It was skiing. My favorite recess was skiing. So Brett and I got a buddy that we go over to his little cabin. We do wax night sometimes, and that's not our legs; it's our skis.
Oh.
But, got to clarify that in the mountains, waxing is something totally different.
That's
so
too funny.
yeah. So, but he's got this poster on his wall, and it says skiing. School is important, but skiing is importanter. So
Importanter.
yeah, skiing has definitely always been importanter in my life. But
All
we
right.
actually got to go skiing when I was a kid on Wednesdays. So Wednesday afternoons, that was a thing. Like a whole school went skiing.
That's
Pretty cool.
crazy.
Don't
I
do
can't
that
imagine
anymore.
my whole school like going hiking.
No, yeah, I don't do that anymore. But that was the best. So, what about you? What was your favorite subject in school?
I liked art class, and that was really well. German class was fun too. Art and German, that was about it.
Art and German, and then
Yeah.
it took you to live in Germany for a while. So
Yeah, I
yeah,
did that.
good old Schul memories, the old Schul house.
Schule.
So,
Alrighty. Here's today's real estate tip: winter driveways and winter emergency car kits. What are we talking about?
Mm-hmm. So what you're going to have in your car right now, and this is, front of mind right now because everything is not everything, but a lot of the roads have been getting closed down. We've had closures, delays. People are just waiting to get on the road. So you might be, stuck somewhere for a while. Make sure you start out your trip with plenty of fuel in your car. Don't underestimate how long you might be sitting in the car. And there's a whole list of things that for an winter emergency driving kit. If you want to message us, we can include this. But it starts. We've got having a compact shovel in there. You got to have your windshield scraper and your brushes for clearing your ice off your windshield. Flashlight's a great thing to have. A battery powered radio. So you can stay up on forecasts if you don't have. Not everywhere is going to have cell service, or probably a really good idea to have one of those battery packs, booster battery packs. Little thing for your phone. Water and some snack food, extra clothes, snacks, mittens, gloves, hat, first aid kit, blankets. Definitely a tow rope. A tow strap is an absolute must-have up here in your car. You should carry that everywhere. Chains. Sometimes you need chains. If you don't have, especially if you don't have snow tires or four-wheel drive, all-wheel drive. Jumper cables. It's having some. It's not a bad idea to have like some road salt or some sand. That's not something I really carry in mine, but or cat litter. Those just for putting traction under the tires. Emergency road flares, reflective triangle, waterproof matches and candles for heat in a pinch. A whistle, not a bad idea for the good old scouts out there. Your compass and your whistle, and it's not just having these items, but knowing how to use them too. So, anyway, again, if you want this whole list, just DM us and we'll get it to you.
All righty. How is the market?
Well, interest rates are looking like we might see some drops. I keep talking about this. The Fed is predicting 3 interest rate drops this year. So if we see those 3 interest rate drops, the market's projecting 6 cut rates this year. So if we see those, that's definitely going to cause an increase in demand and pressure on what's already our low inventory. If we look over I'll take you to my screen here. I've got working off one screen today, so bear with me. But this is what we've seen here for the past week, 2 weeks, 3 weeks. This is kind of the inventory, the new listings that we've been seeing. So still kind of trickling on. Starting to see maybe a little bit of a boost. We're only partway through this week, so that's why that guy's so low. But as you look over here, that things going under contract is still continuing on pace with that or a little bit higher. So we're just not seeing that inventory build up yet. Concern really is if we see a lot more pressure on this light inventory that we already have, then we're very likely to see a multiple offer thing going on and prices going up. So there is reason to argue that right now would be a good time to get into something before we see that happen. If you're thinking about listing your property, this would also be a good time to start considering that, so you're ready to go if and when these things turn toward more of a stronger seller's market. So there you have it. Stop sharing. So,
all righty. Now we're on to the MLS check. We're burning through it today.
We're going.
All right. So today's top 5 properties. Oh no, I've lost. There we go. I have so many tabs open right now. So today we've got 5 properties. Our first one is $850,000. It's a single family residence in Fairplay.
Yeah. So I had a client recently asking me about barn dominiums.
Those are cool.
Barn dominium.
Barn dominiums are neat. I think
probably the next closest thing to a barn dominium.
All right. Fairplay. Yeah, this is cool. So where are you at today? Did we lose you? Can you hear us? So Matt's at the Nordic Center today. I'll keep clicking through these pictures so we can see what things look like. This is a good looking place. This looks like the laundry room. Great looking showers. huge attic space, it looks like. And it looks like Matt is back online. Here
I'm
we go.
back.
He's back.
Having some. I'm
I was
back
telling
having some
everybody where you were at
internet.
today.
Yeah, I don't know if you can see, I got my Stafford jacket. I'm at the Breckenridge Nordic Center today. My brother, he helps run, and he asked me if I could cover for him today. So I'm a Nordic guy today.
We clicked through this one pretty quickly. This is a nice place.
Awesome. Yeah. The barndominium thing's fun.
Mm-hmm.
On my screen, it's not showing the images clicking through, but it could just be my connection. Yeah. So your scroll on your little screen over there, it's rolling through, but not on my screen. But it could be me.
Oh, okay. All right. Let's go to the next one. Yeah. Let me turn it off, and I'll pull it back up, and then we'll go to the next one. All right. This next one's $1 million out in Keystone, 20 Hunky Dory Court. I like that.
Oh yeah, the Hunky Dory. So this is a Red Hawk Lodge condo. I love Red Hawk Lodge. I just helped a client buy one of these here like a week ago. And so this one's a 2-bedroom Red Hawk Lodge. It's on the east side of the building, which I really like because your views are going to be protected. The Kindred Resort is going up right near there. But this one will not be impacted by that. Won't lose any views. You got great amenities, walk to the slopes, and just a good overall condo. So this one's got some really nice upgrades.
Yeah, this one looks really good.
So, yeah, and you're at that gondola, just a 3-minute walk, and you're there. So it's pretty ideal location.
There it is.
Nice little deck out there. There's the gondola.
Yeah.
If you careen your neck out, it looks like you can see the gondola. So,
if you climb on top of the
building. It's got really good down up valley views. So there's amenities, weight room, pool table. Yeah. So and underground parking, which is really nice too. So yeah, that's Red Hawk Lodge. Those are good. That's a good one right there in the river on Keystone.
All right, here's number 3 coming in at $1.2 million in Breckenridge. This is 194 Carroll Lane.
Yeah.
Right up to the highway, I guess.
Yeah, fairly
all right,
fairly easy access on this one. Right off of Highway 9 going up Hoosier Pass.
Look at that.
So,
that is raw.
Yeah, you're in it. This one just caught my eye. I'm a fan of log.
Mm-hmm.
Always have been So this one has definitely got just that full dovetail log. Kind of a hand scribed, really beautiful looking log home.
Yeah, it is. They did a great job on the kitchen too. It looks modern while it has all these awesome big beams hanging around.
It does have a little bit of a modern flair to it. They really incorporated, some grays into it, just some more modern touches.
Yeah, this one's really pretty. Garage action, it looks like. Great looking house. 194 Carroll Lane. This one's 1,500 square feet, 3-bedroom, 2-bath. Very nice. All right, our next house is 280 Lodge Pole Circle in Silverthorne. This one's 1.399. And Matt's back again. Let me turn him back on over here. There we go. Can you hear us? Interesting wallpaper. I haven't seen that in a while. Let me go check on.
The wallpaper's coming back.
There it is. All right, we can hear you now.
Speaking of back.
Yeah.
All right. Yeah, It's a nice looking little spot. And this one's like up in the winter wonderland. You got national forest all surrounding it.
Oh,
You're
yeah.
right in the wilderness.
I didn't even look at that.
Pretty cool spot. Yeah, you're up there. You gotta take winters are long there. You got to take that into consideration. So definitely a little bit longer winter.
This is relatively newly built.
Yeah. This one actually they mapped that wrong.
They did. Okay.
So, yeah. So, the wilderness area. You got national forest right there. You got trails right close by. But this one seemed like a good one up there and seemed to be pretty reasonable. And to get
not bad for a $1.4 million house.
Yeah, good size 3-bedroom 4-bedroom townhouse. So, yeah.
All right, absolutely. Here is 141 Sawmill Road in Breckenridge. This is a 6-bedroom, 8-bathroom house, 6,300 square feet for $8.7 million. This thing is magnificent.
This looks cool.
And it's got ski all over it.
Yep, you're all right in that whole area. Right up near the slopes, ski in, ski out access. Yeah, that's pretty sweet.
Walk right over.
Is this sharing on the big screen? Because it's not showing on mine at all. I'm guessing it's just me.
Yeah, it's just you, I think.
Okay. So but this is a gorgeous house. This is along the lines of a lot of stuff Bret's designing right now too. Mm-hmm. He did one right here by the Nordic Center actually that's really cool. That kind of has that same feel. I think we actually had this house on the show one time. I don't know if you'll be able to see it, but I'm going to try.
Good looking kitchen.
I
love how open this place is.
It's my camera just all glared out. Can you see that house over there?
Oh, wow. Look at that. Hold on. It's crunchy, but yeah, we can see that there's a house over there.
You can see there's a house over there. Okay. Yeah, that was one actually we had on the show that Bret did.
Okay.
Yeah. So
there's another big old bunk room.
Big old bunk rooms.
I like with the queen on top and the twin on, or the queen on bottom and the twin on top. That's cool.
Oh yeah, the whole family in there. Yeah, steel around the fireplace is really popular right now. I see a lot of those.
Yeah,
just having that steel beam around there. It's
like cool. A train is parked in your house.
Yeah, right. Nice little. This is second wet bar area. Oh, that's cool.
That one that I was freaking out about last week, I think this one beats it for me. I like this one a lot.
This is really cool. Yeah, I really like this one.
This is definitely my aesthetic. Yeah.
Not quite the location of that house on Timber Trail that we were looking at, but pretty cool location.
All right, that's all my listings.
Oh, cool. Well, Benji, thanks so much. Thanks for bearing with me with a bad connection here, but everybody appreciate you joining us for the Ski Summit Real Estate Show. I hope you enjoyed it. Please leave us a like below and consider subscribing. Hope to see you sometime in the mountains soon. Thanks again for being with us today. Have a wonderful day.
We'll see ya.
Bye-bye.